Good afternoon and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. Celtic versus Rangers is just about to kick off this afternoon. There seems to be wait a second. I've just noticed that there's an issue with the live screen. It's only the Rangers team that's thinking. Callum McGregor in the tunnel. Casper Schmeichel. Wilfred Nancy walking out to the stadium. Will this be Wilfred Nancy's last chance? Will this be his last game? Does he get an applause?
To predict quite
he's getting applause for some of the people there, or are they just clapping anyway? He doesn't even acknowledge the fans. He sits down on his seat in the dugout. Didn't even acknowledge the fans. It's unbelievable to think that this could be ultimately Wilfred Nancy's last game if it goes the wrong way. There seems to be an issue with the Sevco team I'm not really worried about the fact that it's the Sevco team. As long as the Celtic team's set up fine and the stats and everything should be fine. Just get that back up. People aren't confident. Celtic players walking out to the applause of the fans. Rangers in that corner with the Union Bears and their flags up high. And why hasn't the comments come up? Just get the comments to come up. There we go. Is that a Christmas tree? It's a bit late, is it not? Nick Walsh, the Rangers fan. Yeah. Teams shaking hands with each other. Massive game for Celtic, this one. Johnny Kenny up front, Dyson Maeda, Benji Negrin, McCowan, Engels, McGregor, Yang in the wing back roles. McCowan hates playing in the wing back role. Yang is okay in it and gives away crazy. And then apologies for the state of the Rangers team. There seems to be an issue. I'll try and refresh it, but we do seem to have a little bit of an issue with that. I updated it earlier. Widget. Save. Hopefully that may update the issue that we have. As do us a favour, just light it during the game. If only we could just lie during the game. It'd be way easier, wouldn't it? Game is just about to kick off. Better get a scoreboard set up. Wilfred Nancy getting up his arse to shake hands to the manager, Rangers manager, all smiles. And then there's a minute's silence at Celtic Park.
We'll remember the wonderful John Robertson, who was Martin O'Neill's assistant here back at the start of this century. A great player and a great guy.
Great player and a great guy, John Robertson. Minute applause for John Robertson. Legend at Celtic. Absolute legend at Celtic. Obviously worked under Martin O'Neill. Born in 1953 to 2025. Jesus, his ages with my old man. Rangers players and manager joining in with the applause. It's not going on to the Rangers fans, funnily enough. It's just showing you the wider Celtic Park. The wider Celtic Park. With the sun. It's a good omen. It's a good omen. The sun is shining. The sun always shines on the good and great of football. Is this the day that will be the good and great of Wilfred Nancy, or will he fade away into the ether? We better turn that down so we don't get demonetised. Celtic are in the huddle already. Getting ready. It's a brutal lineup and we're off. I am going to be behind, so I won't be looking at the comments for this. Come on, you boys in green. Show racism the red card. That's an interesting one. Humpty Dumpty in goals. Oh, Celtic. Hail from Australia. Oh, Christ, that didn't press the button. Press play, Baz. I never pressed the button for starting the timer. Rangers trying to get the ball in. I'm going to put this over on the main screen. Is even a win today good enough? Don't know, but they've got a throw in. So, projector, put it on this one. Come on, Celtic. Celtic under the cosh straight off. Rangers passing it back. Rangers still got the ball. They're going all the way back to their goalkeeper. All the way back to Butland. Celtic just kicking the ball away up. Dies Maeda. Where is Johnny Kenny? Celtic aren't closing down from the front. Now, this was an issue during the Motherwell game. They weren't closing down right up the front. And then there's Yang just been shown. Ball back to Celtic keeper. Celtic now to play out for the back. Just get it up the pitch, mate. Bit of head tennis going on. Jesus. Dyson, why didn't you try and get that ball? Throw into them. 2 minutes behind, Baz. It's not my fault. I did say. I will see if I can get it on this one, which is usually way in front. 153. Nope, that's even further behind. That's even further behind. If I go into Camel Live, that's in 2 minutes. That's behind. It is behind, so I will not be reading the comments. I'll just put it on favourites and super chats. Espanyol versus Barca, if only. I'd be as well putting it on that, wouldn't I? Kasper Schmeichel kicking the ball out. Celtic just not controlling this game at all. I mean, I know it's only 2 minutes into the game, but the passing's been woeful. And throwing, come on, Celtic. We need to string passes together. They're closing us down pretty quick. Trying to get the ball out for the back. Put the radio on. You're allowed, yeah, and get copyrighted. Yang slipped him on his arse. Yang, oh come on, that's a fucking, that was an elbow to the face, man. That was an elbow to the face to Engels. Jesus, nothing will come of that. There's the linesman looking straight at it, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. Takes an elbow to the face, and the Rangers player, and the ref, and the linesman, not even looking at it. Unbelievable. Julian Araujo, sitting on the bench there. Unbelievable. Well, you can tell that's the way that the game's going to go, ladies and gentlemen. Seemingly an elbow to the face is okay. And that was never accidental. Anyway, nothing to see here. Yeah. And they get they get the free kick. That's the worst of it. Celtic player gets an elbow to the face, and that's it. Just shut up and get on with the game. And for a hell of a game to hear. Rangers coming forward again. The shapes all over the place. Dies in Maeda. I'm actually dreading this game now that I've seen the formation again. There's just no pressure from. I mean, why is Johnny Kenny not putting in a tackle there? Not even a yellow card. Not even a yellow card for that. Scottish football. Get on with it. Get on with it. Come on, Celtic. Oh, is that a foul? Free kick? We need a big game from Tierney today. Big game for Tierney. Celtic's starting to put some passes together, but I mean, the Rangers have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right up on the Celtic defence here. And the ball goes out for a Rangers throw. There's nobody. The midfield's woeful for Celtic. We win these games in midfield. Celtic throw in. Head to head in major competitions. 172 wins, 104. So both Celtic and Rangers have had 172 wins over the years. Come on, Celtic. Good booking. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the ref had to give that one. It was obvious, wasn't it? Right. Is Asagard the first player to get sent off today? Just been elbowed in the nose. It's a foul, Rangers. What? Right, exactly. Welcome to Scottish football, mate. Yeah, this is the reality of Scottish football. Elbow in the face, and the other team gets the foul. Uh, Rangers coming forward again. Celtic midfield's in a terrible shape. Oh, come on. That's a terrible cross for Rangers, it's got to be said. We need to stop this passing out for the back because there's too many mistakes. That was terrible. Here's another foul. Another foul on Luke McCown. Johnny Kenny, was it? I still think Celtic will win this 2-1. Still think it'll be 2-1. Yeah, it's sorted itself out. Right, let's settle down and watch the game. Come on, Johnny Kenny. There's nobody there. No one there. No one in the middle of the box. No one. That should have been a goal for Celtic. We need to get people in the box, man. I need to just double check something because I think that we've got any old reprobate in here today. Studio. Make sure that it's subscribers only. At this point, I probably miss a goal. Customization. Yep, subscribers only. Perfect. I don't know why we're going way back to talk about putting your own players under pressure again, Celtic. Oh, that was a good ball. Dyson Meader's away up front. There's nobody. Oh, can we get that? Nah, that's fucking shite. Come on, Yang. Why put it all the way back to the midfield, though? We're too slow in closing up. Nearly. Luke McCown taking a shot from outside the box. Couple of chances to Celtic already, which is not too bad. Oh, there's no way was that. Oh, Dyson Meader, where were you? Football, three goals for Johnny Kenny. Think so. Celtic played better than I expected, to be fair. Way better than what I expected. Tony Ralston giving it. I got the ball! Get in there, Ralston. How's that free kick when he gets the ball? Unbelievable. Can you give my fiancée a shout, please? It's her birthday. What's your fiance's name? Just fiance. There you go. She's got a shout on the screen. Rangers were throwing. Where has get rid of the flight radar. Come on, Celtic. I'm trying to get that long ball, quick ball out, but it's just not working. The midfield's all over the place. Wendy. There it goes. Wendy. Come on, Celtic. God, we're just so bad in front of right in front of the box. Let's win for Wendy today. That's a thing. Close that. Callum McGregor putting the ball out wide. Come on, get the ball in. Right to a Rangers player. Get the ball back in, Celtic. Calmac. Come on. It's my son's 17th birthday as well. I'm not doing birthday card stuff. That's Celtic that does that. That's on the wrong screen. Ball all the way up to Casper. Calmac with the free kick out to Yang. Yang to Dyson. Come on. Dyson. Oh, come on, Celtic. We need to get these. We need to get the crossing better. We're all over this mob. We'll beat them. Should have been 1-0. Should have been 1-0. Come on. Couple of good strikers. I think it's a combination of strikers and wingers. Johnny Kenny does look a bit lightweight, doesn't he? Ball comes in, corner. Trusty. How did he not hit the target with that? How did Trusty not batter the back of the net with that? That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss by Trusty. That's harder to miss. You've got to take the chances. You seriously have to take the chances at this level. Because if you don't, yeah, you'll get it on camel1.live. Good tracking back there from Trusty to get the ball out. Trusty making up for his little mistake of not scoring. If he had scored, Celtic Park would have went into absolute paradise mode, and the volume of the crowd would have went through the roof. Rangers were throwing. This is the point where you think that can Rangers score? Because that's what normally happens in these games. We missed an open chance and they go up the park and put one in the back of the net. You're going to have one of these long throw-ins. It's not, it's a foul. Oh, I can't make it up, can you? This is going to go right into the 6-yard box. Rangers players are all bunched together. Arne Engels is getting a bit pushing match. Go, hey, Arne Engels. Come on. The ref's doing this on purpose. Come on, Celtic. Get the ball out here. Quick. Oh, come on, Yang. Jesus. Celtic just. This is ping pong stuff. Right, Yang, turn and run with the ball. Run. Oh, that was poor by Yang. That was a terrible. But Celtic are still going forward. Oh, come on. Jesus, Luke McCown, what was that? The passing in the final third's terrible, mate. Honestly, Luke McCown tries to hit that with the outside of his foot to try and flick it into the box, but just kicks it out for a. Don't know, and you're thinking, what is he thinking with that? Just take that extra touch. He had the time. It's the final third again. It's the final third that we've been talking about for about a year and a half now. I don't know. I'm behind my front door. Oh. They've got another fill. Fills are starting to top up. Kenny ran away from the pass. Luke McCown hit it as if it was going. I mean, you're wanting to get it to Kenny and when he's running in on goal. Kenny was then running away from goal. So my heart rate's at 97 this moment. And somehow they've managed to get another corner. Goals from corners. They've scored more goals from corners than us. Surprise, surprise. We're woeful. Corner comes in, it's away back, comes back in, away from Celtic. Rangers have the ball on the edge of the box. Back in, goes out for a goal kick. Kasper Schmeichel, does he take it quick? No, he doesn't. come on. Quick ball up. Celtic. Tierney. Out wide. Tierney going right through them. Got in there. This is better from Celtic. Go on, Dyson Maeda. Dyson Maeda with the ball. Kenny misses. Ball goes out. Come on. Throw on to Celtic. I'm not reading the comments. Yang cuts inside. Pass one, pass two Rangers players, pass three Rangers players. Takes a shot. Yeah. Yang. Get in there. What a player. Yes. What a game Yang just had. He just took on four Rangers players and both right into the back of the net. Come on. 1-0. Get it in there. Jesus. Man. That was amazing by Yang. Where has that player been all season? Takes on four Rangers players, comes in for the wing, takes on four Rangers players, right through on goal, takes a shot, boom, in the back of the net. Wow. Woof. Unbelievable. Dad, get the defibrillator quick. Oh man, 1-0 Celtic. Yes. Now we'll come out the stats that Celtic have never lost when they go in front in a derby. Come on. Get in there.
Because Johnny Kenny has gone in behind a few times and he gives him respect by stepping
We're
up.
Glasgow Celtic. That was prime like Giggs. It was, wasn't it? That was very Giggs like in his younger age. What if we've just turned Yang into some kind of superstar? Goodness me. Unbelievable. His birds must have given them a good time on Hogmanay. Maybe. Can Celtic get a second to settle the nerves? God, did I just see that? Absolutely bossing this. Celtic coming forward again. Come on. Keep the ball Dyson, that's it. Celtic are winning this today. They're woeful. Out wide to Yang. Come on, Yang, take on players again. What a goal. I'm watching it on Sky Sports, mate. But it's a delay because of the internet. As Nancy unlocks Yang. Will this get the supporters, will this performance, if it keeps up like this, get the supporters behind the manager? Like, ball it to Yang again. Just keep giving the ball to Yang, Celtic. God, that was a good ball. Give it back to Yang. Oh, no. Yang, make the tackle. Come on, Yang. That's the downside of your game. Should be defending for the front. Engels pulling shirts as normal. The Yang is coming. What a goal to be for. It was a cracker of a goal. Johnny Kenny, should he have scored? Yep, but the ball goes out to Yang. And what a absolute... That was... Someone says that was like Ryan Giggs in his younger days, and I've got to say it was. If Yang keeps playing like this, there will be a God that has made sure that the deal for Yang fell through in the summer for only £3 million. £3 million. My arms when I bet on the opposite arms. Oh man. Benji looks shattered. Rather, we need more players pushing. We need the midfield players pushing up as well when it's for the front. That's it, Yang. Get in there. A manager that knows how to use Yang. Tell me about it. Callum McGregor going up the pitch. Carmack turn. Hey, that's it. Give away the foul. That was good by McGregor, holding the ball up. Come on. Oh, seeing the players with heart today. Oh, that. Free kick. Oh, they're giving the throw in. How slow is Michael? Rangers are starting to try and close us down a little bit quicker again. But it's got to say, we've been the better team. Oh, that was a slow pass by Trusty. Rangers with the shots. Oh my goodness. What is Schmeichel doing? Jesus God. Schmeichel does give you the fear, doesn't he? Right, Luke McCowan going forward. Come on. That's nearly. That would have been a cracking ball. If that just got past the defender, Johnny Kenny would have been right onto that. It's a bit of a fight of a game now, like. God, what an interception by Yang. Go on, Johnny Kenny. No, come on. Take a shot. Johnny Kenny. I tell you, what has happened to Yang? What has happened to Yang? I know, Casper, what the fuck you doing, mate? Need to replace Kenny. Yeah, we know we need to replace Kenny, but he's all that we've got at the moment. Iniesta would have been on if he was fit. Rangers coming forward. I did say 2-1 before the game. Oft. Almost passed. Jesus. Casper is a nightmare. How close was that? Oh, to be fair, Casper saved that. To be fair, Casper did get a hand to that. Puts it wide. Because that would have been going in. Are we ready to admit that Kenny's a Dunfermline striker? Another corner to Rangers. Come on, Celtic. Oh, that was a shite corner. If there was a league for a bad corner, that'd top the league. For a bad corner, Rangers at the back post here though. Celtic defending for the life. Carmack trying to get the ball away. Right, come on. Kenny, get the ball out wide. Keep on running. Keep on running. Brilliant ball back to him. Come on, Kenny. Oh, Jesus God. Rangers have now got unbelievable amount of players back in the box. Come on. Tierney, get down the wing. Keep going, Tierney. Keep going. You know where you're going down that way. Why did he turn back? Why did he turn back there? Tori Ralston. Benji. Final third again, man. Final third. Come on, Celtic. Back post, back post. We don't do it. And Dyson. Jesus. Should have been doing better there. Still 1-0 to Celtic. Just. We're not closing them down at all. Not closing them down at all. It's terrible, man. We should be really pushing them up and trying to get them to make mistakes. Shouldn't be allowing them to put a quick ball out like that. God, Michael gives me the fear. Kenny's is bad. I don't know if he would get into the Falkirk team. Fair play. This is true. Celtic are sitting back off Rangers just a bit now. Shots on target, 5 for shots in total, 5 for Celtic, 2 on target, 1 for Rangers, and 1 on target. Touches in the box, 7. And for Celtic, and 5 for them. 61% possession to Celtic so far in the game. Telling you, Yamada would thrive in this game. Jesus, no, it wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Kenny wouldn't get a game for Auckland Left Tower. The chat's full of love for Johnny Kenny, considering that when you look at the previous games at Celtic Park, it takes us to March this year when we got beat 3-2, 3-1 before that. Getting the ball up the wing. Dyson's touch is terrible. I don't know what's happened to Dyson either, but his touch has been terrible. Luke McCown, come on, that's a foul, ref. He's got his arms all over him. How was that not a foul at Celtic? The guy's got his arms all over Luke McCown and pulls him to the ground. Johnny Kenny trying to get a wee penalty there. This game's is ours for the taking. Do you know? Schmeichel has 8 pace, new football manager. That's about 9 too many. Beautiful blue sky. I did say before the game, sun always shines on the good and great of Celtic. When it's sun is shining, Celtic win. Let's hope I was right. But winning 1-0 at half time is always a good start to any game. 30 minutes into the game. I'm not. We're never going to get anything. So I'm not even going to think about it. I've got to say, Celtic, the first 30 minutes. Come on, Johnny Kenny, Jesus. Why? We're too slow in the final third. Far too slow. Indecisive. Come on, Tierney, keep coming forward. Rangers are sitting back, aren't they? Big style. I'm beginning to. Oh, who was that? That was Johnny Kenny. Another one. That was Johnny Kenny. Another one. Good save by the Rangers goalkeeper. Oh, nearly another one. Come on, you have to get a goal at this point. Maeda's the weakest link. It was a cracking save by Butland. I mean, people giving Johnny Kenny the stick, and he just. That was a good chance on goal. Great save by Butland. That was unlucky by Yang at the back post as well with that one. He keeps it in as well. Yeah, that was Johnny Kenny. Cracking save by Butland from Johnny Kenny. There's a lot of people now in the chat going, delete. If Johnny Kenny scores, there's a lot of yous are going to be eating Major League humble pie at the end of this game. Taking Yang to score another and Johnny Kenny to score. Yang coming forward. Showing you the Yang goal again. That was a cracking goal by Yang. I've never seen a Celtic player do that for such a long time in this game. He's got a wee squint about it. And he's got that something about him today. Yang man of the match, could be. Rangers manager's writing down his I'm sick of eating humble pie. Oh man. I wonder what colour he's using with his pen. Do you know he had one of those pens that had the green bit, the red, white, and blue inks? Wonder if he will change it. God, there's been 2,500 folk on the live so far. 388 people on. All good. Just get this back on the full screen. Come on, Celtic. Yang just needs to keep on taking on players. How is that not a foul? It is a foul. So we thought that, it's a foul all day long. Yeah. What's my thoughts on Yang? A fantastic player today. Today, as Butland makes another save. I mean, that was a... Yang was just unlucky there. Good to see us putting more pressure on them. Playing a bit better as well. Passing's a bit better, although Arne Engels just give the ball away. Get in there, Tony Ralston. Mm. 10 shots on goal from Celtic against the Rangers. Danny Rowe versus Nancy in Connect 4. Give me some what Yang's on. Aye, aye, aye. Come on, Celtic. I'll just see if we can get some atmosphere from the crowd. Where are the lads that stood with me when history was made? Come on, Celtic. Can't put it on because we get demonetised. Kenny's more like a penny. Kenny's more like a penny. Celtic need to try and get a second goal this half. Come on. I'll tell you one thing, Yang's been the best player of the half.
Engels.
Come on, Celtic. Yang, get the cross in. Go on. Yang, back post. No, keeper saves it again. Keeper saves another one from Luke McCowan. Luke McCowan this time. That was great by Yang. Oh, Luke McCowan just soft with the header, wasn't it? There wasn't a lot of power on the ball from Yang, so. But here comes Celtic again. 3 players around Benji Negrin there. Callum McGregor with the ball for Celtic. That was a bad pass by Callum. Yang must stay. Well, going on that performance, Yang's the first Rangers ball in here, easily put out by Celtic. Going on the first half performance for Yang, what a player he's turning into. What a player. And I'd gladly say that I'm going to be eating humble pie as far as Yang's concerned. The second's coming. Me and McCowan can feel it. Celtic all the way back to the keeper. Your phone's malfunctioned. Your phone's well malfunctioned. Turn it up. We've got to put the chances away. Yep, we've had the chances. The stats don't lie. You see the stats on the screen. Rangers goalkeeper's made 4 saves. Do you know, Johnny Kenny has a cracking one saved. Oh, there's Rod the Prod. And I have no idea who the rest of that is. There's some of the Celtic players that are missing from this game. Celtic trying to get the ball forward. Throw in from Yang. And Rod's got his drag clothes on today. He always dressed in drag, doesn't he? Good ball for Yang. Just doesn't get the reverse ball. See, this is where Celtic are falling through. This is where Celtic are definitely falling through. It's talking absolute nonsense because the sound is fine. It's funny, I could hear it on the monitors coming through, so no luck. This Barry Boy 84, who's just new to the channel, he's just on the wind up. He's been on wind up the whole game. But we'll just leave him be. We'll let him have his fun in the comments. Come on, Celtic. Throw in from Celtic. Rangers now have a throw in. It's a fight in that midfield. Yes, you go on, Dice Maeda. How was that a foul? It's a throw in, surely. Dyson again, man. They've had too many fouls for my liking. 40 minutes into the game and it's Celtic 1. Celtic have been pretty dominant, you've got to say. We've had 73% of the ball. We're not putting enough pressure on Rangers when they've got the ball at the back. Put more pressure on them and they'll make more mistakes. See, this is down to the manager, though, isn't it? Just pressing with the 3 up front. Rod looking like an alcoholic auntie. As Yang gets pushed off the ball. But it was offside. Celtic coming forward. No, they're not. They're going backwards. Yang with the ball. Get a quick one out to Tierney. When the defenders start taking 2 and 3 steps with the ball, you know that we're just going to slow it down too much. Rangers just sitting back defending. They're trying not to concede a second goal here. Come on, get them on the break. Come on, Celtic. Jesus. Good stop by Celtic there. Stopping Rangers getting forward. Taking it all the way back to Arne Engels in the Celtic half. Oh, that's a good ball. There's nobody there though. Playing into positions again. Playing into positions again where there's no players there. That's the downside. That is the one downside of Wilfred Nancy's system. Is that when you break forward, you know, you've not got the players in those forward positions that you may have. Tierney. I don't know who he was passing to because there was nobody there. No one there. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. McGowan moans about Nancy's tactics, but he's not exactly great himself. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Come on, Celtic. On the back foot, 2 minutes to go until half time. Let's just hope they don't muck up at this point. Come on, Celtic. That's a long ball into the back post. Jesus. Come on. Offside. Oh, it was way offside. Of course he was offside. Under the new rule, though, that won't be offside. The player's full body has to be offside. Yeah, 1-1 isn't acceptable. Not the way we've been playing. Not with the domination that we've had in this game. Do you know? I mean, it puts us back up onto 41 points. This game puts us level with Hearts. Puts pressure on Hearts. Come on, Yang. There's the good and the bad and the ugly of Yang. How can Yang run through a defence and score an amazing goal, and then when he's given the opportunity to cross the ball in, it's away the opposite direction? That's the big issue with Yang. You can have a player that plays absolutely right. Come on. Oh, you should have put it out wide to Yang there. Yang's got loads of space. Come on, what are you not seeing? Back post to Yang. Back post to Yang. Ah, for fuck's sake, Celtic. Can't afford to be greedy in this match. I don't think that Yang was trying to take across that one, but I mean, Celtic should have been getting the ball out to Yang, who was at the back post. It's poor by Celtic there. Celtic should have been up 2-0 by now. 45 minutes into the game. It's starting to think Yang's strike was a cross. Maybe. Celtic trying to get the ball forward. 2 minutes of added time onto the game. Come on, Dyson. That's it. At least he wins the ball. Johnny Kenny. Back heel. There's no one there for Celtic. Celtic midfield's not moving forward enough. Celtic need to close this out. Oh, Schmeichel always puts us under pressure. Always puts us under pressure. Come on. Schmeichel is just woeful, man. Ball out. Celtic push out. Oh, come on. Way offside. Way offside. Way offside. Way offside. It was offside way back up. Why did I let it go on for so long? And that's half time. Oh, thank goodness. Let's stop that for the half time. Second half reset. Half time at Celtic. Get that off the screen, you. Don't know why that's went to 1 and then it wasn't 1. It was offside straight away. It has been disallowed for offside. Don't worry. I don't even know why it's still on the screen. Shouldn't be on the screen at all. It is a warning that Celtic, have been good this half. We need a second goal. We've said that throughout the game. If we've taken our chances, you would be 3-4 goals up in that first half. They're really bad. We just need a fantastic goal scorer, and that's where the issue comes in the game. We've just not got a decent goal scorer at Celtic. Clancy will get banned from the lodge for no giving that offside goal. Yeah, he will that. Celtic's finishing is atrocious. Yes. Let's talk about the Johnny Kenny misses. Johnny Kenny, he's not a first team Celtic striker. A decent first team Celtic striker would have been on 3 goals this half. Johnny Kenny, the best one that he had, the best opportunity, the keeper saved it. You've got to give it to the Rangers goalkeeper for saving that shot from Johnny Kenny. There was a couple of other chances that he had. There's a couple of we can talk all day long about Johnny Kenny, but the fact is that a real good striker would be sitting on 2 or 3 goals. It's not me that changes the score. I don't know why it's not changed. I don't know why the score's not changed. It should change automatically. Yeah, it's been back to 1-0. Oh, seriously, get Shin Yamada on. I don't know if Shin Yamada's the answer to Celtic's woes. Just getting him to correct that. I give everyone a... It wasn't me. I'm just getting on to the editor at the moment. I don't know why it took so long for him to change that back. The producer, sorry, not the editor, the producer. But anyway, half time is changed the score to 3-0. The good thing about that first half is Celtic were completely dominant. When you look at the number of shots that Celtic have had saved, the Rangers goalkeeper has made 4 good saves in the game. Shots blocked, there's been 3 good shots. Elbow in the face, let's talk about that early on in the game. Rangers player elbows the Celtic player in the face, and the foul goes to Rangers. That's the incredible thing about that moment. The foul went against Celtic and went for Rangers. Kenny's actually occupying the back line. He's not up to scratch, but he's doing a decent job today. Yeah, he should have had a couple of goals. Yang, goal of the season. Yes. Let's talk about the good, the Yang, and the ugly. The good, the Yang, and the ugly, because I watched that film yesterday. Yang, the good from Yang. He gets the ball out wide. He then comes inside, takes on 4 Rangers players, gets into the box, and puts a screamer into the back of the net past Butland. Butland had no chance at saving that. That was the amazing side of Yang. And then Yang goes down the wing, and he gets past the defender. He has an easy ball to cross in with Daizen Maeda coming in at the back post, and Yang kicks the ball away out the pitch. Unbelievable. It is the good, the bad, and the ugly of Yang. But let's jump into this. Sub Casper. Yeah, sub... Too much backward passing in the first half. 2 teams that can't defend. But as sure I said, there would be baffling decisions from the ref. Yes, there was baffling decisions. Yamada is better than Messi. Oh, Jesus. This reminds me of the games where we dominated, never take our chances, and the Zombies would score. Well, the Zombies almost had a goal at the end, but it was away offside. So, need to be scoring more goals. That is the one thing that we could take from the first half. But the good thing is the league position. If you look up there, if you look at some of the other games, the past head-to-heads, the 2nd of November 2025, we beat them 3-1. Can we get a copy of that scoreline? 3-1. It's not going to be 0-0. It's not going to be 1-1. It's not a 1-1 game. 3-2 to Rangers, Celtic Park. 16th of March. No, I don't think Celtic are losing this game. I would be very, very surprised if Celtic did lose this game today. Let's turn this up and get a bit of analysis from the professionals.
Gets up and goes at them, and it just kind of opens up, and a fantastic finish where you blame the goalkeeper for the last bit in terms of should be saving that from that angle, but maybe the power's too much for him. But take nothing away, that was a fantastic goal. You know, as I said, I think he's been Celtic's best player in this first half.
Yeah, definitely, Jackie McNamara there saying that
as I said, he picks the ball up.
Yang being the best player. I would completely agree with it. that Yang's the best player for Celtic this afternoon, but he's also been the player that could have given a lot more to the game. Hail from China. Woofed. Hail from China. If we get a win today, psychologically, would be a great result for the team. It's got to be said. I'm going to add the comment. How do you feel about the manager at half time today? I think it'll be 3-0 to Celtic. I think so. Great for performance so far. However, McCowan is not the level we need. Yang showing his ability and how much he's improved over the last few seasons. If Yang keeps on improving the way that he's going, Austin Trusty. I'm just seeing the Austin Trusty miss goal opportunity. It was harder for Austin Trusty to miss that one. You know, and there's one of the Johnny Kenny ones. Johnny Kenny hitting it straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, Johnny Kenny should have been on 2 or 3 the first half. Austin Trusty should have had 1. And then when you look at the Yang goal, it could have been 4 or 5-0 up. It could have been a demolition derby day. You know, it could have been a demolition day, but it's not. Boys raging. Yeah, it is that. When you look at the amount of chances that Celtic have had, Yang coming in at the back post, you've got to think that if Celtic get in a good striker in this window, under Wilfried Nancy, will Celtic go on to bigger and better things? I think that we can all agree that Johnny Kenny just he's not a number 1 striker. The jury's still out on the manager, but we can see what he's trying to do, but it's so inconsistent. I'm from Blackpool. I think that we have a bigger Glaswegian population than Glasgow does. Always prefer Celtic fans to Rangers fans. There we go. Thank you very much, mate. How good is Yang in the air? He's a machine that's only getting better. He is only getting better. Players aren't hiding today. No, they're not. 1-0 should have been 3-0 to Yang. 3-0 the Hoops. We need a striker. Yes, we do. Poor passing from our players. Will be interesting, the changes. Hope he doesn't start meddling. He's got it right at the moment. It says, Alistair, regardless of today, I'm still not convinced that Celtic is the best fit for Nancy. And Nancy's not the best fit. Interesting. Yang's goal was like a young James Forrest. Kenny's not third choice. McCowan has been honking. McCowan's utter and needs dragged off the pitch. Yang's taking his man on a great watch. Yeah, and if Yang starts to do that more often for Celtic, if Yang starts taking his man on even more, he becomes a number 1 pick. You know, he becomes a first choice pick, and then you've got players who are currently out the squad that are going to be thinking, thank God the Yang's playing further back because he would be in my position. Dice Maida, a player that is. I'm not too sure about Dice Maida. I'm not too sure if he's trying not to play 100% because of he wants away in the next window. He's seemingly said, his agent said that he doesn't want away in the next window. He wants to stay at the end of the season. It's going to be an interesting one when we start getting all the players back. We have Kyogo. We're screaming Nancy is the future. Celtic had a striker, they would have murdered Rangers in that first half. Yes, they were. They would have. Of course they would have. When you look at all the chances, the shots, Celtic have had 11 shots in total. Rangers have had 4. Celtic have had 6 shots inside the box and they've had 6 shots on goal. That's a good return for a change from Celtic. Rangers, in the meanwhile, have had 4 shots in total, 2 inside the box and 1 shot on goal. When you look at the pass accuracy, Celtic are sitting at around 84%, which is a little bit down compared to where we usually are in a game, actually. 84%, and there's usually a bad game. It shows you how bad both teams are because Rangers' pass accuracy is only 77%. Ball possession 62% for Celtic, and it's all been Celtic, which is not what a lot of Celtic fans were thinking this afternoon. You've got to say there was a lot of Celtic fans before were saying that Celtic would struggle this afternoon. They were expecting a tanking. You know, they were expecting a complete tanking. What's the take on Ralston's first half performance? He plays today because you want somebody with a bit of fight in defence. You couldn't have brought the new guy on with the physicality of this game. Do you know, he's not played a lot of games. There's every chance that he could have pulled his hamstring injury if he had came on for this one, I think. He may come on in the later. If we're 3-0 up with 10-15 minutes to go, you bring the new guy on. Bring in a strong physical and all right at finishing, and we'll be unstoppable. You've got to say it there. Stop talking about Kyogo. He's gone. He's a dick. It's not me that's talking about Kyogo. It's the comments. We really need to be here. They're a great equaliser. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. The game should be over. Rangers will come out stronger in the second half. This is very true. Let's just hope that we come out just as good. Because, let's face it, there's been many times over the last couple of weeks that the manager has had his team talk at half time, and Celtic have come out and actually been worse in the second half. You're right, I was thinking a record lost after performances recently. You know, it's true. I mean, the comments before the game today, I've said 2-1. I did say 2-1 before the ball was kicked, and I'm standing by that. Now I'm actually thinking it should be around about 3 or 4-0. But we'll soon see. Second half about to kick off in a couple of minutes' time. The only thing about Shin is I don't think he's good enough. Yeah, I know there's a lot of folk in the comments talking about the fact that Kyogo should be in the team. He better not confuse the team at half time. Well, here's hoping that he doesn't. I think that we should be positive. I think that it'll all be good and it'll all be positive. There'll be a lot of positivity in the dressing room at half time. Do you know, Wilfred Nancy will be saying, look, take your chances. We should be 3-0 up. And that, he's not lying. Do you know? He's not lying at all. Let Rod Stewart do the team talk. And walks the cross-dresser. Somebody's brought this one home for the stag do. Oh man, it's not over, guys. We need to fight to the end. Come on, yeah, it's not over yet. But there's one thing: we've went in 1-0 up. We've dominated the first half, completely dominated it. Yes, on a good under previous strikers that we've had at Celtic, we could have been 3-4-0 up at this time, and Celtic Park would be completely rocking, and we would be thinking, here comes a demolition derby. It could still be a demolition derby. Do you know? The sun is shining at Parkhead. I said before the game, as soon as I seen the sun shining, I knew we were going to win. They're showing the goal from the wonder goal.
It's absolutely brilliant!
Yeah, wonder goal. Absolutely wonder goal by Yang. And then it's showing you Schmeichel trying to cover up all the pies that he's eating. It's looking good. Tell me your thoughts on the comments and we'll get them up on the screen just before the game starts off again. Watching Yang on goal again, simply beautiful. I think that could be goal of the season. It'll definitely be goal of this month. I don't think that you'll see Celtic score a better goal. In fact, we should do a poll on that. Let's do a quick poll during the game. I'm getting rid of this just because normally the game will start. Why is this keyboard freezing like that? Well, we'll see a better goal from Celtic this month from Celtic. That doesn't make sense. There we go. We'll do a quick poll during the game. Rangers are making a substitution. Rangers are making a substitution. There is a poll going. Will we see a better goal this month from Celtic? Yang versus them? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think that you'll see a better goal this season. And why is he? He's giving the Celtic player the ball. And Celtic are kicking off this match. Second half. We used to score goals right from kick-off, second half. We've done that many times. We used to do it first half, didn't we? And there we go. Celtic passing. Rangers sitting way back, right from the off. Celtic just taking their time, trying to get Rangers to come forward. Quick ball up by Celtic. They are woeful. Why? We need to put pressure on them. We put more pressure on them. And let's finish this. Let's finish their season straight away. Finish their season. Come on, Celtic. Go on, Johnny Kenny. Ah, come on. Corner. That was a good ball up to Johnny Kenny, but he's just not the player to hold stuff, is he? I thought it was going to be a quick ball out there. Don't get excited when Kenny's on the ball. It's an interesting way that we're setting up for these corners. Look, Kalmak and Yang on the edge of the box. Ah, was that the screamer? Kalmak. Just wide for Kalmak on the edge of the box. It goes right through, doesn't it? Oh, that should have been a corner. That should have been a corner to Celtic. Comes off the Rangers player's heel. Celtic getting the ball back up. Rangers pushing right up. Johnny Kenny trying to put a bit of pressure on. I think Johnny Kenny will be the first person to get subbed. Daisen Maeda. Daisen Maeda's not done too much this game, has he? I'd like it to be 3 p.m. already. Yep, me too. Rangers player just pulling the Arnie Engels. Raskin at his best. Hopefully the Raskin gets sent off today. He usually gets sent off in a game like this. Nothing better. Need Dyson to get into the game. Yeah, we need Dyson to get into the game. He's not the best. Wonder if we could go 3-5-1-2. I think we could, but the manager won't do that. Good little bit of pressure. How many clubs mic up the away dressing room? I would. If I was Celtic, I'd get those little DJI microphones and stick one on the ceiling. Stick it on the ceiling. Listening to what the away team says. I mean, would that be an offence in the modern game? Rangers are kind of getting ball forward, but Celtic are defending quite well. Come on. Come on, Celtic. Raskin was the best player. Not a chance. Come on. Seriously. passing here. That was terrible. Terrible pass. Ah, come on. Seriously, 2 on. What is going on, Celtic? That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible, man. Woeful. Absolutely woeful. I mean, whose fault is that? That's Yang, isn't it? That's Yang. That's Yang letting his man away. That's the good and the bad, the ugly of Yang. That was Yang's fault. Yang let him walk away in front of him. Terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. And it's let the Orcs back into it. Celtic should have had this game out of sight. McCown not tracking back. There was so many. There was so many that didn't track back there. But they had it was coming. You see it at the first half when they got the goal at the first half. They would be thinking, right, let's go out and get this early goal. We're better than them. Oh, Rangers 1, Celtic 1. Give myself heartburn here. The stress. It's all we need. Watch the Orcs incoming. Will we see a better goal this month from Celtic Yang versus them? 66% say no, 34% yes. A better goal? Not sure. Come on, Celtic. I've been told not to track back. What the hell was that? Come on. Come on, Celtic. I don't know how he doesn't score that. Dyson is just, he's not the player that he was, that's for sure. Corner. Look at the amount of players in that 6-yard box. Just take the shot. Take the damn shot. Oh, nobody in for the second ball as well. It's going to be end to end. It is the first time in 35 years I want the Huns to win, says one of the comments. I mean, would a draw be a good result? No. Especially if Motherwell win. They're right in the title race. But the missed chances that we've had is Rangers coming again. Oh. And that was a woeful shot by Rangers. Maida isn't the player he was last season. Yeah. So many of the players weren't lacking guts. I don't think they were lacking guts. I just think they were lacking real quality. Tierney needs to do something in the game. He's been very quiet. He's been very quiet. Header out by Celtic. Come on, Yang. Just keep the ball, Yang. Keep going forward. Fuck. That was a waste of a ball. Come on. Come on. Come on, Celtic. Come on. Oh. Another Rangers player yellow carded. That was a dangerous tackle, Raul. Should that have been... Oh! Could that have been a red? Could that have been a red card on Johnny Kenny? Could it have been a red card? I'd like to see that again. Was his studs shown on Johnny Kenny? Can Celtic are useless. Come on. Celtic free kick. I think it's. I'm not. I'd like to see it again. I mean, that was unlucky. That was a good save. Good save. Good save by Yang. But nah, I think VAR has to come into that fill. I mean, because was that a red card? If his studs were shown, it's a red card. Just noticed that Sky came off it really quick. Another corner to Celtic. Ball goes out. I thought that was out. Celtic players thought it was out. Ball comes back in. Go on yourself. Oh. Celtic got the ball. Switch it. Oh, Jesus. That was another bad pass by Yang, wasn't it? There's a cross in. Yang again. And it's deflected wide. Deflected wide. We're seeing two versions of Yang today. We're seeing some fantastic football and then some woeful passing. He hits it off a Celtic player. I mean, the header from Yang was brilliant. The shot that he just hit off of Benji Negron was brilliant, but then some of the crossing. You got money on Yang, Michelle. Right, Celtic, come on, you need to win this game. I did say 2-1. Don't let it be a late goal from Celtic. When you look at the amount of passes that we've had, the amount of shots that we've had on goal. Kieran Tierney's been very quiet this game compared to what he's normally like. Come on. We're starting to pass the ball a lot better. Here comes Yang again. Yang. Oh, Jesus. This cannot be happening. Unbelievable. It's just going wrong. It's just going all wrong. How on earth are they winning? Completely ripped apart. Ralston's shite. The keeper's shite. I mean, Ralston lets that guy just get away from him. Unbelievable. I don't know who the manager's trying to convince, but let's end that poll. Because we're now getting beat 2-1. That was just terrible defending. I mean, Tony Ralston was nowhere near his man. Nowhere near him. Nancy's halftime team talks are fucking the team up. Yeah. Um, Ralston isn't a Celtic player. No. That was all over run. That was it's just goodbye, Nancy. Your time's up. We're shite. Trusty and Ralston. Why are some blaming Ralston? It was Trusty. It was Ralston that was tracking the player back. Ah, Jesus. 11-1 of those for Rangers to come back. Thank you. This guy is a current bun, isn't he? I think we've got a Sevco fan in the audience. Unbelievable. Ah, come on, Celtic. Dyson again. Dyson, why did Dyson's shots is woeful? Dyson is. I think Dyson's purposely missing these goals. That should have been in the back of the net. Dyson a year ago puts that in the back of the net. Dyson's actually starting to play like Kyogo. He's starting to play like Kyogo did in his final days at Celtic, missing glaring opportunities. Kyogo did the exact same. Way. 6 shots, 2 on target. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target. 2 goals. Stats speaks for themselves, don't they? Celtic are getting bullied here in the midfield now. Completely bullied in the midfield. Nothing worse than seeing that lot bouncing at Celtic Park. This is only a 45-minute team. Yeah. But it is about chances. Maida wants away, and rightly so. This continues. We'll finish 4th. I've got to stop reading the comments. Far too negative. Celtic just not getting together with it. Come on, Yang. Unbelievable turn of events for this one, isn't it? There's a long way still to go in the game. There's only 63 minutes on the clock. Celtic manager not looking too clever. I mean, have you ever seen an unlucky Celtic manager going by missed opportunities? I don't think there's another Celtic manager whose team has missed as much chances in the box as what Wilfred Nancy's team has missed. Tactical changes to the team can't really say anything about. Unbelievable. Somebody for the junior team could score. Love to know what the team time half time team talk. It was time to freshen up. Need to freshen up. Utter passionate striker. It would a decent striker would have finished Rangers off in the first half, and they would be there's no chance that would come back in the second half. Oh, worst thing is looking at the bench. Who do you bring on? They're now playing with a confidence that we just don't. We're all over the place again. Stop playing the ball into positions where there's no one there, expecting a player to run onto it. You know, this is unbelievable. Who do you take off apart from the midfield's woeful, the positioning of everybody? They're just Jesus God, man. Thank God for Callum McGregor. Oh man. 66 minutes on the clock. Could only imagine what if this stays the same. Ralston's about to come off. Jesus, the pace of the Rangers players this half is like a different team. And there is the new player for Celtic about to come on. Oh, he's having a little prayer. You need more than a prayer, mate. And it's Luke McCowan that's coming off. Wow. Luke McCowan's coming off. Luke. Yeah, I said he wouldn't be sacked, but I mean the fact that he's bringing off Luke McCowan rather than McCowan's maybe been rotten, but so is Ralston. Come on, Celtic. Dyson going to the front post. I've just no words for this set. We are a team of two halves. A complete team of two halves. First half we were phenomenal. Brilliant. Casper. Oh, that was a push on Casper. Nothing happens to the Rangers player, of course. Suter. Yes, we're getting beat 2-1. It's great. Oh, I don't think I'd watch anymore games under Nancy. Tactics are non-existent. I don't know what's happened to the team at half time, but every time I have a half team, come on. I mean, even when you look at Kieran Tierney is not the player that he was. I said he had a poor first half. He's just not having. He's not having the game of his life. We're looking at about 18 defeats this season. No, it's not. It's calendar year. That was last calendar year. It's not 18 defeats this season. The manager will be sacked before it gets anywhere close to that. 18 defeats in a season and you're talking relegation stuff. Anyway. Another Celtic player down. Ralston. Having a laugh. Well, people were wanting 3-1, and they get it. People wanted 3-1, and you get your wish. It's the sad, sad side of Celtic. Just been absolutely woeful. I've no words for the manager anymore. It's not just the man, it's the players. It's the manner that we're getting. I mean, Schmeichel again. Schmeichel again. Oh, he's going to bring on Yang. Schmeichel has to be dropped. I don't know how many games Schmeichel gets away with this, but he needs to go, man. He really needs to go. Schmeichel needs dropped. It's as simple as that. He doesn't even get a hand to it. Doesn't even get a hand to it. He's got a clear... I think Schmeichel wants the manager sacked. I really think that Schmeichel wants the manager sacked. There's no way that Schmeichel should not have saved that. Should not have got a hand to it. Oh, there are people having abuse at the board. People making abusive gestures at the board members. Hey, but will there be a sack statement tonight? No, we ain't that lucky. If there's a mass walkout to the front of the stadium and then there's a massive demonstration after the game, what did he say to these players at half time? I have no idea. Casper should never play for... No, Casper shouldn't. We've been saying this for weeks now. Kasper Schmeichel should not be anywhere near a Celtic team. And Rio Hatate and Shin Yamada coming on. It's too late in the game. This is how bad that we've became at Celtic. No, I'm not surprised. And well, I am. The first half, we were unbelievable. And whatever Wilfred Nancy says at half time, whatever the manager says at half time is just not good enough. Not even going to look at the chat. There's been 1,800 chat comments. He has to be sacked after the game. Shocking. Martin O'Neill brought back Rio Hatate. Rio Hatate's shite. I mean, Rio Hatate's been brought on to make a difference in the game, and Rio Hatate just loses the ball. Do you know what I mean? Tierney running backwards. Yes, they are. But the manager's picking the same players. The manager is picking the goalkeeper that is terrible. Rio pass back Hatate. Now we're doomed. Rio Hatate passing backward again. Hatate brings nothing to the game anymore. Doesn't bring anything to Celtic. Nobody fears when you bring on Hatate. Looks like you got your wish, Rod. Sean Maloney sitting beside Paul Tisdale. That's an interesting one. Sean Maloney sitting beside Paul Tisdale. Thinking, where's this all going wrong? I think the players are looking round at, there's abuse at the board. Now, what's going on? The Celtic fans are starting to target the board during the game. Come on, Celtic. Paul Tisdale needs to go. Oh, Jesus, come on. Well, I'll tell you one thing, all the positivity that was in the air before the game, and let's play a little game of Ban the Huns. It's good to see them all subscribing. Rangers fans shouting the board must stay. Yeah, channel's about to go through the roof, isn't it? Oh man. Benidorm 167. Ha ha. Daft Huns have just been banned. Let's play a game of Ban the Huns. It's the best part of the day. Ah, Jesus. Too little, too late. 77 minutes into the game. I mean, their keeper just made a good save, but it is one of those games that will be defining. Butland saved them, the usual implosion did the rest, just so poor. Butland having the game of his life for them, isn't he? Surprise, surprise. They will blame everyone but Nancy. Oh, come on, Celtic. Just get the ball away. Shin Yamada trying to do something. Julian Arrojo. Now, how's that not a free kick to Celtic when he holds the ball? Second half turned into a nightmare. Throw back to the 1990s all over again. It's a Celtic team of two. It is a Celtic team of two halves. If we'd scored our goals in the first half, Casper Schmeichel punches the ball away, puts us under pressure. We just kick the ball at the pitch, and there's no one there for Celtic. No one there. How was that? That should have been a throw into Celtic. Oh my goodness. Nearly 4. Nearly 4. Suppose we've been due this one. Because I tell you one thing. Talking about a game of 2 halves. Oh, unbelievable. Oh. I'll be back in a minute. Oh. Is it over yet? Oh. We need a complete clear out. Yeah, we do that. Celtic fans are leaving the ground in massive numbers. Always happens with these games. But will Nancy do the presser after this game? Will there be any Celtic fans left in the stadium? Sacked in the morning. Get Forrest on, try something. Unbelievable. Yes, they are. Their keeper makes more saves. Yes, I went away and questioned my life choices of doing this live today. Come on. Only one long range shot from Callum McGregor today. That's the worst of it. That was another brilliant save from their goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper's having a game of his life. Time to let him go today. He's not allowed to leave the park without his P45. It hasn't worked out. Bring back O'Neill until the end of the season. Says Connor. Yes, I'm with you with that one. Scott Brown as manager. I'd even bring in Scott Brown as manager. Connor Shields, who's in Canada. I would actually bring in Scott Brown as manager. I think that he'd be better. Your missus is at the game. At least we weren't liquidated. Oh God, they're bringing on Tavernier. Oh, bringing on Tavernier. Scott Brown would be a better manager than this guy. Yes, he would. Manager will never turn it around. Time to get rid of him. Vote for Scott Brown as manager. There's a poll question. Would you take Scott Brown as a manager? Celtic midfield's just all over the place. Oh, the league's gone now. That's it. You look at the league table. Rangers are on 38 points. Celtic are on 38 points. Hatate shouldn't be playing for Celtic. Calmac will leave, go to Saudi. Be interesting if Cal McGregor speaks out after the game. Because I tell you one thing, I wouldn't speak out after the game. I'd just be like, fuck off. I would prefer Martin O'Neill. Been a tale of two keepers. There's a shite. Yeah, there's is. I mean, imagine bringing James Forrest on with fucking 3 minutes to go and you're getting beat 3-1. This is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I am going to be doing a reaction video straight after this.
In fact, we just got the early word that there will be
5 minutes the extra time.
This has turned into another day of torture for Wilfred. And there will be questions asked of his future again. He doesn't take too kindly to them having not been here long, but
Get him out.
Glasgow for you. Where he said it wasn't about winning or losing, it was about performances. Got news for you, Wilfred.
Well, this isn't the performance that Wilfred Nancy would have wanted.
In Glasgow, Celtic may end up in third place the way they're going.
Well, Rangers are about
Do the right thing.
the same number of points.
How have they managed to get back on the same number of points as us? It's unbelievable.
Later,
I can't listen to that lot. Remove background. Cannot listen to that lot. Celtic. Thumbnail ready. Let's just hope that they don't score again. Or the thumbnail will be completely wrong. I've never seen Celtic Park empty so much. This is like the 1990s. And I hope that there's fans round the front of the stadium at Celtic Park. I really hope that there are fans round the front of the stadium at Celtic Park. Oh, this is all down on the board. It is down on the board. It's down on the fact that the board never replaced players. You know, Wilfred Nancy's came in and he's been unlucky. I don't think that there's a manager that's ever been as unlucky as Wilfred Nancy with the amount of chances that have been missed by Celtic players. Could have been so much different if Daisen Maeda had put his open goal shot into the back of the net. Then you've got to talk about Luke McCowan making chances and missing them. And you've also got to talk about the fact that so many players are just off the ball, off the boil. Not even off the ball, just completely off the boil. And woeful for this manager. And ultimately, it's been the players that will have lost this manager his job. Still, the girl says, win, lose or draw, you're live. Fair play, lads. Yep, got to be. We've handed it out over the years, and you've got to go live, and you've got to be there, and you've got to take it when it comes. It's as simple as that. And right now, we are taking it big time. I did say that we were coming to the end of an era. It's just a woeful shot. Fuck's sake. What was Yamada doing there? 2,362 comments in the chat. Oof. Come on, Dyson, man. It's too little too late from Celtic. It is time for Wilfred Nancy to go. It is time for him to go, but there's one thing. Oh. Martin O'Neill, manager of the month in 5 weeks ago. He's manager of the month, yeah. I don't know how players just completely fall apart in the second half. I mean, our passing's been terrible. We don't pass into foot. It's unbelievable. Yeah, Rajo's a right back, and we're playing him further forward. Oh, just end it. Just blow the damn whistle. I'm done. I've seen enough of this. I've seen enough. I'm in enough pain. Masonic referees cost you. Do you think he'll be sacked today? We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes when we do jump back on for a reaction live video. I am going to come back on, so make sure. I might go and there's no vodka in the house, so we would have just downed a couple of glasses of vodka. There are a lot of fans outside the stadium. Just seen the footage. Good. There needs to be a mass protest outside the stadium. Buses will obviously be late to go, but it has to go tonight. And if there is any Celtic fans that are at the stadium and have a signal, jump on the channel live as Butland makes another save. Disgraceful result, but I'm not surprised. He's not getting sacked. Let him sign players. Nancy has to be sacked, says Dave Morton. And that, as they say, is it. Over, done, dusted, busted, woeful, terrible. Wilfred Nancy just goes up the tunnel, doesn't even look at anybody, doesn't look at the players, walks up the tunnel himself, doesn't speak to a single player on the pitch. Join me in around about 2 or 3 minutes' time.